Welcome back, y'all, and happy Monday. Day 2 of spring camp, back-to-back practices with Coach Hype's hat on backwards. He must be feeling his team. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm feeling them too. I think we look great on paper. It should be a very special 2025 year, so buckle up. And while you're at it, please do make sure to like and subscribe. We're starting off in the trenches. Number 30, Jamal Wallace. He's going to be playing that one technique or the two technique. We talked about losing Big O and Big E. He's about the only body that we're looking at right now that could probably fill into that role. So guys are going to have to gain some weight, but he's going to have to step up in a very major way. He actually played safety in high school, gained 100 pounds, so he's got a lot of great, attributes to play at that position. Right here, true freshman, five-star defensive tackle Isaiah Campbell sheds that dummy very easily, shows a whole lot of pop, burst. Size looks good. He's going to be a problem this year. We'll see how things look with those pads on. Bryson Easton, we know that he's going to be a dog. Nathan Robinson, 6'6", up to 300 pounds, put in the work. Very proud of him. Joshua Helston, he's a walk-on guy, but he's got good bursts coming off of that football. Isaiah Campbell, you see that burst, you see that pop. Got to get that football quicker, but he's going to get there. So now we're on to the tight ends. And Jack Van Dorseleer, man, he's about already at the size that we're going to need him for to play. So I think that he might get that chance. Miles Kitselman, Ethan Davis showing some physicality right there blocking. Now we have true freshman Antoni Cade Agumuro working in a drill. And basically we have Gage Ginther giving him that look. And then we have Aiden Buster right here next to Sam Pendleton, our transfer guard from Notre Dame. And Sam Pendleton looks so small with our offensive line compared to Notre Dame's offensive line. That's just because these guys are huge. There's Wendell Moore. That's the transfer from Arizona. He looks big. He's very fast. Him and Pendleton, they were clocked at like 19 miles per hour last season. That's crazy for an offensive lineman. So really good speed at that guard position. That's exactly what you need inside of this offense. Now we've got William Satterwhite holding the dummy, and he's going up against Gus Hill's playing at center, which is interesting. He's a walk-on guy. Then we have Antoni Cade Agumuro playing a guard. I think that Cade looks really good, so I'm excited to see what he does throughout spring camp. Here we got the running backs, Peyton Lewis. They're just slow walking it here, just kind of, going through these dummies, staying low. That's good work on your legs. And now getting those feet up, just making sure that we're holding on to the football, keep that high and tight. Now we got the quarterbacks to wide receivers, Nico to Mike Matthews. And Mike looks great. Nico looks great. He's on point. You can tell he's very confident. Ethan Davis, we talked about him last practice. He also looks really good. I'm excited, y'all. I'm very excited about several players on this team. There's just a few spots that we need to add some depth to, but I think that we'll be fine. Miles Kitselman, he's in midseason form. I love whenever they stay in bounds right here. Cole Harrison's got on that red non-contact. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but he's another one that I would expect would get some playing time. Tight end room's deep. Coach Abe's got to love it because he's our tight ends coach. He's got a whole lot of bodies to work with, and he's going to have fun doing it. Right here, number 85, Kyle Miller. He's actually from Long Beach, which is where Nico's from. I think that Nico may have recommended him to this staff because we need a wide receiver. So we'll see what he gives to us, right? That's going to be an interesting one to watch. You can see him working here again. He looks a little bit shorter, so he's probably going to have to play slot, but I like what I've seen so far. William Wright, J-Mac, I like both of those guys. J-Max is looking really good. He's gained some weight. His hips look really fluid. Marcus Gorey's looking good. Colin Brazel also playing at cornerback. He's a tall, long guy. Both of those guys are tall and long. But, our secondary players always look really good going through these drills. So I got to see them in coverage versus somebody, with those pads on. But we always look great with this stuff. Right here, we got two true freshmen, Trey Poteet and also Ty Redmond, going side by side. They both look great. They're both long guys, bigger guys at corner. I think we have a whole lot of versatility inside of that room, although it's young. William Wright working on the blitz right here. He's a guy that I think could play at star. I like his body type for that position, and I like his skill set. So he is a walk-on guy. We'll see what happens. John Slaughter, y'all know that we love him. We also got Trey Poteet. Just talked about him, love him. But Sidney Walton, listen, he looks really good. He's got great size for a safety. I want to hear what happens with him once we throw them pads on because he was physical on film, but he also looked like he can cover. He might be one of the shockers for spring camp with our Tennessee Vols. Now we got our tackles just, doing some dummy work, working on, I guess, just getting low, you know what I'm saying? Working on bending and then working on getting around that daggum edge, baby. We got to get to that quarterback, but they're not going to typically be coming off of the edge for the most part unless it's a stunt. So now we got our linebackers, Ben Bolton. We talked about him last practice. Looks really good. JT, Jeremiah T-Lander, he's a dog, high point that football. He looks good. Something else, too, you see some of the players, looks like they have like a cap on their helmet. It looked like Nico had that, too. I love that. Whatever we can add, it just feels like Coach Hype was doing everything. He's going all in to get this team right. So I love those little things. Now, right here, Brendan Ains, love him. I thought that he looked good in the first day, but on this drill, you got to stay on that line. Look like JT was trying to get him right. You got to stay on top of that line. And now right here, you can see that camera that I was talking about with Nico. But that's going to be it, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay tuned because we will be coming right back to you, going live, giving our thoughts on the second day of spring camp, and we would love for you to join us. But as always, please do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see y'all in just a minute. Peace.